This is Larva Nine news. A disturbing case out of New Zealand has ended with a religious sect leader being sentenced to more than 10 years in prison over the death of an elderly Chinese follower. Kaixiao Liu was sentenced to 10 years and 5 months after being convicted of kidnapping and manslaughter in the death of 70-year-old Shulai Wang. His wife, Lanyue Xiao, was also sentenced to 7 years and 11 months for her involvement. Wang traveled from China's Hainan province to New Zealand in 2023 seeking religious instruction from Liu. She lived with Liu, his family, and several other female followers at a home in Orewa, north of Auckland. Prosecutors said the women lived under strict control and that Wang was punished for failing to follow household rules. The court heard that after Wang attempted to escape in March 2024, she was captured and restrained. Authorities said she was denied food and water, and her mouth was taped to prevent her from screaming. Wang later died. Her body was wrapped in bags, weighted down, and dumped near Auckland's Gulf Harbor, where it was eventually discovered by a fisherman. The case triggered an extensive police investigation. During sentencing, Justice Matthew Downs described Liu as the leader responsible for the major decisions surrounding Wang's detention and punishment. The judge condemned what he described as Liu's callous indifference toward Wang. For Christians, this case also carries an important warning about spiritual deception and the abuse of religious authority. Jesus warned in Matthew chapter 7 to beware of false prophets who come in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. Scripture teaches believers to test spiritual leaders and their teachings rather than blindly surrendering themselves to another human being. True biblical leadership should never depend upon fear, domination, cruelty, or the elevation of a religious leader to a position that belongs to God. This tragedy demonstrates how dangerous spiritual manipulation can become when unquestioned authority is placed in human hands. Religious language alone does not make someone a true servant of God. Christians are called to remain discerning, examine teachings against Scripture, and remember that Jesus Christ, not any earthly religious leader, is Lord. For Shulai Wang, what began as a journey seeking spiritual guidance ended in tragedy. Now, more than 2 years after her death, those responsible are facing the consequences. This is Larva 9 News.